Hi guys, I wanted to come to you today with a video with my budgeting that I'm doing, but this one is about things I'm doing to help me save money. When I took on this budget this year, I'm wanting to pay off my bills, I'm wanting to get some work done on my house, and I'm wanting to save towards retirement, more money towards retirement. And there's just some things that I started doing to save money. So the first thing I started doing, I thought it was going to be kind of like a punishment, like you can't do this or that or whatever. I can do whatever I want. But I started looking at things in a different way. And I started realizing I was wasting a lot of things. And I was buying a lot of things that I didn't need. They're in my house, they're in my life, and they're just sitting there. And I'm like, it gives me a little bit of anxiety, and so I'm just trying to get through as much stuff, get it out of my house as I can. So I've been doing that. But one of the things I've been doing is, my dad always taught me, if you can't beat it, join it and have fun with it. So that's one of the things that I've actually done with this budget. I've turned it into a game, and I've turned it into how much money can I save on a product? What's the cheapest price I can get? How little of a product can I use? How much of the product can I get out of the container? Just things like that. So one of the things is it's from Lush, and it's the dusting powder. It's the silky underwear stuff. And I went through 6 of these last year. I think one was early in the year. I think I showed 5 in my video, but one I had just got through at the very end of the year before. So, but I go through 5 or 6 of these a year. I'm at, what's today? Today's the 2nd day of February, and usually I would be halfway through this by now. I would be down in here somewhere, and I use this in December, and we're in February and I'm right here. So usually I would be somewhere down in here, and I was like, can you get by with using less? And I think this is it $12, $15, something like that. I can't remember how much this is. So I'm like, you know what? Do I have that written down? How much that was? I can't remember. I have some notes here. Is it $9? Because I have it $54 at 6 of them. So anyways, I don't know. It's 9, 11, 12, 15. I don't know where it's at. But anyways, I am saving. So this will probably take me 3 months. So maybe I can be down to 4 in a year instead of 6. So that would save me there. Another thing that I noticed that I was doing was wasting toothpaste. And I had a toothpaste thing that it was a plastic thing, and you slid it on the end and you moved it up, but that thing never really worked for me. And I think I saw this on Meg's Makeup 8, and it's this toothpaste roller, and it's a metal one. And this is my second roll of toothpaste. I had one that I was almost finished with, and I put this in there, and I put the other one in there, and it was completely gone. I think I had it in my December empties, and it was completely used up. And I was so excited. So I've been using it, and you can see what I have wrapped up right there. And sometimes I get a little carried away, and right now I don't have it, but sometimes I squeeze it a little too much, and I open the lid and it comes out, and I'm like, joyous to me. So this I've been using. I will link this down below. It is an affiliate link. I get a little bit of change from it. Not a huge thing. It's not like I'll be able to retire tomorrow, but I'll put that down there just so you know that it is affiliate linked, and anything I get goes back towards the channel. But I am absolutely loving this. And I thought I was only going to get one. I actually got 2 of these things. And I think it was only like $7 or $8 that I paid for both of them. So there's some other things in there that I want to use in my beauty regimen that I'm going to use it all up. So that is some things. Another thing is a water bottle. I've gotten so many water bottles and cups that I end up just pushing off to the side, sending to the Goodwill or whatever. So I went to the World Market that we have here, and I bought one of these glass Voss bottles. It cost me $2.50. I've been carrying this for over a week. I can wash this, and I'm using this as my water bottle. If I lose this, it is no big deal. If I break this, this is no big deal. I can use it over and over, and it's just I've got it shut so tight. I can't open it right now, but I carried in my bag. That's why I've got it tightened on there so tight right now. But I've been using this all week. It cost me $2.50, and it's cheaper than going to Walmart or something and paying a ton of money for it. So another thing that I've been doing is buying store brands of stuff. Walmart brands, Target brands, they're cheaper. I've gotten stuff at Aldi's that's, it's Aldi's brand, but it's not as expensive. Sometimes it's just a couple of cents. Sometimes it's 20 or 30 cents, but I've been using that, and so far I haven't found anything that I'm just like, dear God, that stuff's awful. So most of them are just as good, and I haven't come across anything. So anytime I can get a store brand, that's what I do. So I've been doing really good with that. Another thing that I've been doing is going to CVS. If you purchase something outright there, it is more expensive, but if you get the deals there where you get the ECB bucks, you can do some pretty good deals there. And if you want to see some of the deals that I got, watch my video, how I buy my beauty on a budget for this year. I got some really good things from there. I got some deodorant for like $2 or $3, two things of deodorant that was $10, and I ended up getting it for like, I think $3. I got some eye makeup remover that was regular $7 something, and I got it for $2.32. And then I got two of my foundations, and I got it down, they're like $17 a piece regularly, and I got it down to $4.96 for both of them with a buy one get one free, a $10 ECB, and I think there was another coupon added in that. So what I should have paid $34 for, I ended up paying $4.96. So it's cheap if you get in on those deals, but if you buy anything else there, it's going to be more expensive. So I don't shop there unless I'm specifically doing something for those deals. So another thing I've been doing is cooking all my meals. I've been cooking a lot on Sunday, and I have been portioning it out for the rest of the week. Since the beginning of the year, excuse me, I have taken my lunch, I have taken my breakfast, and I have eaten at home, except for on the weekends, like on Saturdays and Sundays. Today's Sunday, I haven't left the house. If I leave the house and I'm out shopping, I will get my lunch as a treat to myself, but I'm not leaving the house today, so I won't be getting that. But I have been saving a ton of money on that. By just cooking my meals, whether it's sometimes just bagels and cream cheese for the week for breakfast, or actually cooking egg scrambles or something to that nature. I've been doing that, and it is saving me a ton of money, because usually I would get something out of the vending machine for breakfast and a pop, and I've been taking pop to work. And I'm trying to get off of that and go over to cold brew, so that'll help me save money. And make my own cold brew. But I would get something out of the vending machine, it'd be $3 or $4, and then I would go down to the cafeteria and I would get something, it would be like $10, and then I'd come home and I would just scrounge around for something and try to get through the night and then do the same thing the next morning. So I'm eating better. My doctor says I'm doing better. So that's really helping out on that. Another thing is my beauty products. In that video on how I get my beauty products on a budget, when the Ulta sale comes around, I have been getting things that I need and the types that I want. If they have something that I like and I'm going to need it for this year, I get it on the buy one, get one. So it's basically buy one, get one. Actually, it's like 50% off, but I buy 2 of the item. I pay the full price of what I would have paid for 1, but I actually got 2 of the same thing. And I like that because I get 2 at the price of 1, and I'm not waiting until it runs out and paying full price for something, and I'm also not waiting for a Sephora sale or an Ulta 20% off sale. I'm getting it for half off. So, and I'm not trying new brands. I'm just getting stuff that I know of that I like at this point. So that's another thing I've been doing. And another thing is just using stuff up that I already have here. I have a ton of wax. I have a ton of candles. I have makeup. I have diamond paintings. I have movies. I have books that I can read that I haven't read before. So I'm just using up stuff of what I already have. I'm not going out and buying new things to try to keep myself entertained or try to emotional shop or something like that. And that's really helped me. So that's why I don't feel like this is a punishment, because I'm basically shopping in my own house. I get to go, it's like a freaking store in this house. Trust me. I mean, you see the candle mess I got going. And you can see the chair there. That little thing right there. That's part of my chair. Now you can see the door. Great. Why don't you just mess the whole thing up? I have books. I have diamond paintings, wax, candles. I mean, you would not believe the stuff I've dug up. And I'm like, really? You had that? So I'm really shopping. It's like a store in here. I mean, we have a Bath and Body Works store here, basically. In candles. Now, the other stuff I don't have as much of anymore. I'm almost through my soap. I got some Dollar Tree soap a couple of weeks ago, and I have done really good in not going through it really fast. I use 1 pump of this, where the foaming stuff I would use 2 or 3. I have OCD. Soap is one of those things that I go through a ton of them. If I had my first fever blister last year, dear God, I went through 7 bottles of Bath and Body Works soap in a week. I am not kidding you. So my germ OCD is that bad. So I got this for $1. I may try to make my own foaming soap, like they have it on Pinterest, and see how it works. If it doesn't work out, I don't really care. Throw it away and keep going. If it works, I found a new thing to play with. Something else to do is what I think. What else? When I go, my grocery adventure has not been, that is the part of my budget that is the one that gets out of hand the most, but some weeks it helps. Last week, I don't know what happened, but I blew it plumb out of the water, and I even had this. I had a grocery list, and that's what I try to do. I went yesterday, I had a grocery list, and there were some things that store didn't have, so I had to change to another recipe in the middle of the store. I pulled up the recipe. I knew what I had at home. I knew the things I had to buy. Target had this is another thing that I do, is Target has like, spend $50 on groceries. My budget is $60, and you get a $10 gift card. That's what I did on that. So I can use that gift card towards something else. So I always take that up on that. And that's another thing in my beauty thing that I did. I spent $25 of things that I was needing or gonna need, and I got a $5 gift card. So I did that, but I make grocery lists. Sometimes I stick to it. Sometimes a crap show starts. So, but I've learned, I was watching Rachel Cruz, who is actually Dave Ramsey's daughter. I didn't realize that at first, because she kept using a lot of his stuff, and I'm like, how's she getting away with that? And then she finally said that she was his daughter, and I was like, oh. So she said it usually takes about 3 months. Like her and her husband, it took about 3 months to finally get used to a budget. And now it's normal. And I really believe that, because there's some things I'm hitting just right. And there's some things that, like, my biggest one is the grocery one. If I can get the grocery one under control, I will be hitting all of my stuff. But I got to get the grocery one under control. And at first mine was because I had to throw out basically my whole kitchen, because I haven't cooked in several years. So I had to buy all the staples, sugar, and stuff like that, all over, spices and things. But last week it wasn't that. It was just stupid stuff. But my old boss asked me, she goes, are you using the stuff that you buy when you do that? And I'm like, yeah. And she goes, then don't worry about it. As long as you're using it and you don't waste it, don't worry about it if you mess up one week. And I'm like, okay. So that's another reason not to be hard on myself. I've been saving on meats and breads, like at Walmart and at Target. I get there really early in the morning, and they have them on like a couple of dollars off, because they're getting ready to go off it's getting ready to be that day or the next day that it's the sell by date. And so I've been doing that, and I've gotten like some bread for 50 cents. It's been good for a week. The meats, I either freeze them or I put them in the crock pot that day, and I've been saving a lot of money that way. And another one that I do is I buy almond milk. And I've been buying half and half, and they have longer expiration dates. If I need milk, I will buy the milk, but I've been using half and half for things, so that helps, and that saves money that I won't be wasting it if I don't have enough. Like I made some ranch dressing the other day, and I put half and half in it instead of milk. It was fine. It tasted good to me, so I don't really care. So, but I'm doing the almond milk for a lot of things, but when I need it for like ranch dressing, I use like half and half. Or if I do buy a milk, I buy a smaller one because I don't need it, because I have the half and half or the almond milk. So that's been helping out a ton there as well. So that's some of the things that I've done so far that's helping me save money. It's helping me stay within my budget. I have turned this into a game. I watch YouTube videos. I look on Pinterest. I try to find different things that I can save money on. And it seems to be really working out for me. So I'm super happy about it. Like I said, if I can just get that freaking grocery one under control. But I look at it this way. Hopefully within 2 more months, I will have that under control. I'm using recipes, getting stuff off of Pinterest and other things, and I'm watching YouTube. I made a Watergate salad yesterday, and that's a good thing and a bad thing, because I've almost eaten that thing up. It's like pistachio pudding, Cool Whip, some walnuts, what else is in there? Marshmallows, and there's something else. I can't remember what the 5th thing is, but I've almost crushed pineapple, and it is amazing. Yeah, just watch it, because you'll sit there. I could sit there and eat the whole bowl, but I try not to. So I've just been doing things like that. And yesterday I limited myself to 1 box of pistachio pudding, because usually I would have bought 5, just because I'm like, oh, I can use this over and over. Well, if you're going to do that, make it next week. So that's one thing I've been doing right there. So I just wanted to give you all some tips, or if you're trying to do this, to help you out. If you guys have some tips or tricks, please leave them down below. You guys help me so much in so many areas of my life when I'm trying to do something. So if you know of anything that will help me save money, please leave it down below. I always love to hear what you guys are doing. You guys have some awesome ideas out there. I love it. That's one of the reasons why I love this channel, is because I can give to you, and you guys have given back to me so much with your thoughts and your ideas. So thank you for that. I truly appreciate that. So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to subscribe, please do. I would love to have you here, and I will see you guys in my next video. Have a good day. Bye.